South Africa, you have the highest crime rate. Which one is or the unalive six traditional rulers and some children were taken advantage of in a village called Zweli. The name self is something that is difficult to pronounce. And you see, you guys keep coming to Nigerians to insult them, talk about crime. In fact, we can sleep in this Nigeria and stay for months and not hear of any challenge. But your news station that brings all the horrible things that happen in South Africa, every minute they are reporting cases of. The other day it was a gunfire between armed robbers and the police. It was a serious matter. Every time they are either unaliving somebody or the police is, and they that's how they pronounce the name. The spelling is something that you need to really, really be a chorister to be able to pronounce it. You understand? And all those things are happening in South Africa. South Africans, please, can you sort yourself out? Can you put your act right? The other day, you people came for us talking about insecurity. The only thing you can mention is Boko Haram. And where is Boko Haram? In the north. And where is the north? The boundary between Niger and Nigeria. That's where they call Boko Haram. And when they arrest these Boko Haram people, they are not Nigerians. They don't speak Nigerian languages. Because no true Nigerian will look at his own brother and throw a bomb. No true Nigerian will go to a church or a mosque. Do you understand? So these people, you will know they are not Nigerians. Okay, now, you guys in your place, you keep saying Nigerians are the reason why South Africa has stopped growing. But all the arrests they have done, all the people, the armed robbers that were caught and unalived, none of them was Nigerian. The people that goes to Zweli, all those places to do things, none is Nigerian. The one that happened in Lusukisiki village, none is Nigerian. So where are those Nigerians you people keep saying are the problem in South Africa? Mention one or two. You don't have. And that is why that white guy had asked you people a question, that white South Africa. He said, South Africans, please, are foreigners truly the problem of South Africa? They asked the question. Until date, none of you have done a rejoinder or has responded in a video or a comment to say, yes, they are. But I think there's something they used to say, if you can't beat them, join them. So you are trying as much as possible to pull down Nigeria at all cost in order for you to stay afloat. But that's not how growth is done. No. That's not how it's done. Nigerians are people that when they go to another man's country, they are very careful what they do so that they don't deport them. Nigerians hate to be deported. They don't like it. So they would rather live. In fact, Nigerians are more law-abiding outside the shores of Nigeria than in Nigeria. In Nigeria, Nigerian can beat traffic light, but outside the country, you see them, they want to be careful so that nobody takes them back to Nigeria, because Nigerians, once they leave the shores of this country, they want to ensure that they make it before they come back. That's always the game. That's why you see Nigerians take up so many jobs outside the country, even most African countries. When they travel to Europe and all that, they take up so many jobs so that they can balance and send money home. They go out there to hustle. So who are those perpetrating the crimes happening in Zweli? Who are they? And some other, townships like that all these things are happening, and villages. There's even a siege right now going on in Zweli and other places that are worrying. Why is the crime rate going? The other day, I watched the video. That was yesterday. I watched the video where a man was interviewed. They asked him, what's going on? Are the street sellers being looked down on, or are they being put into the plans of South Africa government? And they said no, that they don't even consider them. That's why they don't have a lot of stores where they will be. Somebody once told me, in South Africa, they don't have open market. They all shop inside shopping malls. It's a lie. With the news I'm watching on this, South African news channels, they sell by the roadside. Their roads are dusty. We see it. But they will come and say Nigerian video that is very clear. Maybe you did a video through a windscreen. They will condemn it and say, your roads are dusty, your roads are this. But your own, we are seeing it firsthand from a news station. A news station will not even try to cover up things. The raw footage is what they are showing. And I watch all those things in different South African news stations. Will you say these news stations are Nigerian owned? Because I want to know. Is the Israeli people reporting, all those ladies who are South Africans reporting this news, are they Nigerians? I want to know. Because you guys do not know the crime rate you have. South Africa, you have the highest crime rate in the world. No cap. Okay, in South Africa, in Africa, you are the number 1. In the world, you are number 3. Wow. That's huge. And instead of you to sit back and put your act right, to really find out solutions as to how you guys can cope, all this thing and become because in South Africa, you cannot leave your door open and go anywhere and come back. You cannot leave your door open and sleep. It's not possible. You can't even stay in the night. You cannot you stop by a traffic light. You will suffer a car hijacking. If you have an electric door and there's load shedding, you have to turn on the generators. All these things, they lie that they have constant light. It's a big lie. They have a lot of load shedding. Yes. You guys have it, and you think we don't know? You think Nigerians are your puppet, where you go, 50 million people. You come to us and start using us to train. Because without us, you cannot. The level of poverty you have in your country, if you were to swap roles and that poverty was to be given to Nigeria, it will be a walkover. In fact, 1 billionaire in Nigeria will sort that out. But you people are not many. The likes of Don Jazzy keeps giving people money in Nigeria. So imagine that in Nigeria, we are not populated like you guys are not. And the likes of Don Jazzy, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Otedola, Jimovia, Dangote, Davido's father, Davido's uncle. People. I'm talking about people who made their money outside politics. That is, they have their own hard-earned money that they hustled for. Then I'm not talking about Nigerian content creators who are making it big time. Just today, Nos Mirage was listed as the top content creators to look out for. How many South Africans were on that list? So see, it's not something you guys should stop competing with Nigerians. Una no rich, like una back no fit see our back. You can't. Like there's no comparison whatsoever. You can't compare. So before you think of doing anything, just look at yourself and ask yourself this question. Are we Nigerians' mates? Are we their mates? They're rich? No. They're not rich. Do you understand? So South Africans, you guys should go back to your drawing board and try to sort out your crime rate. It's too high. Every time I see your notification pop up, it's one story or the other. All bordered on crime rate. The unalive people at will, the fraud ongoing. People are highest in 419. You are highest in selling powder. You are highest in kids with no father. Single mothers, high rate of single mothers. High rate of, the RAPE, taking undue advantage of small children. The rate is high. The high rate of robbery incidences. So a whole lot is going on in South Africa. And I think you guys should bother yourself with those kind of things. Not to come for us. Because we're a special breed. We are too much. Nigerians are so blessed that you can't even compare. You can't. You cannot compare. Look at the kind of news that's coming out of South Africa. Nigeria, the news we hear is bad government, yes. Because when they said choose the right leaders, they decided to do business as usual. So they are getting the kind of leaders they bargained for. And I keep praying that all those who voted the wrong leadership in Nigeria will face the drumbeat. But you see, you South Africans, you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to go and learn how Nigerians can still be progressing in the midst of bad governance.